What's going on, fam? Joseph Gabriel here, and I have another Just Move 10-minute workout for you today. Theme for this one is push, so you might be getting tired in some of these exercises, but I want you to just keep on pushing it a little bit more. Don't give up on yourself. You might find out that you got a little bit more left to give. So we have about 9 movements to go through, about 10. We're going to end with a flow at the end. Just trying to do it all the way through, so just really non-stop. If you're ready to go ahead and get started, let's go onto the ground into a downward dog to an upward dog. This one's only 30 seconds. So pressing those hips up as high as you can and rolling forward into that upward dog. I'm keeping my neck tucked in so I can kind of get a little bit of a spinal wave all throughout here. It's a great way to warm up the hamstrings, the shoulders, as well as your abs. Gonna switch over into a mountain climber pulse in a few seconds. 3, 2, 1. Hold on to that high plank, drive that knee across the body, and get 2 pulses as you bring that knee to the opposite elbow. So we're staying here for 30 seconds as well. Then we'll go into a side lunge in a second. Alright, y'all, let's get back onto your feet. Get ready to go into our Skandasana side lunge. Just dropping back with one leg and really trying to lean towards that back leg at the same time keeping that front leg nice and straight. It's a great way to warm up the inside of the legs as well as getting to that deep squat. This one took me a long time to get comfortable with keeping my heel onto the ground. Just did a lot of practice. So if your heel comes up a little bit on that back leg, totally okay for now. Just gradually just try and drop that heel to the ground. A lot of times that happens when you aren't as flexible on the inside of the legs or the calves. So making sure you're stretching those parts as well. Nice, don't mind me almost falling right there, but get ready to go onto the ground into our side kick through. Setting beast position, right leg kicks underneath the body, left hand comes up, switch to the opposite side. You want to make sure here that the side that pulls, the hand that pulls, pretend like you're firing a bow. So you're engaging that back. So now I'm doing the jumping side kick through. I'm going to hop off that left leg and plant that right and then switch underneath. Hop off that right, plant that left, switch underneath. Now I'm going levitating. Find that balance and do the same thing as a jumping side kick through. Just find the levitation at the top. It's going to be, of course, the hardest shoulder challenge. So just do whatever feels comfortable for you. Maybe today you stay with the basic version, then you start adding the jumping, and then one day you'll work onto the levitating Chris Angel, Mind Freak, side kick through. Nice, y'all. Almost done here. Get ready to go back onto those feet. And good. Going back onto your feet. Go into a wrestler's lunge. So you can take an angle at a 45-degree angle with your foot. And just alternating here. You can do that little cute wave with those hands. Honestly, it's not really that necessary, but I see people do it on Instagram videos. It looks really cool. So go ahead and try that if you want to. Okay, going for about 1 minute here. Then we'll go back onto the ground for a little bit more in the upper body. Remember, keep pushing it. If you get tired, I want you to keep on moving, even if you feel like you can't. Alright, y'all, last 10 seconds. So we're going to a plank up to a push up. Get ready to go back onto the ground. And good. So plank position first. Come up to a push-up position, do that push-up. And you're going to alternate whichever hand comes up first. Now it's left. Option to go modified onto the knees. But do whatever feels comfortable for you. Even if you just want to do plank ups and don't want to do a push-up, that's totally okay as well. 60 seconds here. Make sure you're alternating the whole time because that's how you're going to keep a nice balance in your triceps. This one's a little bit harder. If you can go faster and try not to stop too much at the top or the bottom. So you want to keep that movement consistent. I like to go downward dog if I start to get a little tired in the shoulders. Great option to get into. Okay, last one, and good. Let's go into a front step. So loaded beast, step on the outside of the left, reach that left hand up, step on the outside of the right, reach that right hand up. Same thing as a side kick through, really trying to engage that upper back. I just did the pogi pose, little Filipino movement. Shout out to my Filipino fans and subscribers. Hopefully I have a few of you. So making sure you're really engaging that upper back, squeezing here. It's important if we're doing push-ups, we're also going to be engaging the back too. We got 20 more seconds. And this next movement's a little bit weird, so it's going to take a moment. It's like a side kick through, but you're going to go ahead and switch to the other side. I'll show you, just take your time with it. You don't have to do it right away. You can watch me a few times. So I'm going to kick that right leg underneath. I'm going to pull that left hand up and over, left foot up and over. So whichever leg is bent, you're going to pull it up and over to go into the side kick through on the other side. So we call this a reach through. Noticing how my hands are really active here. I'm really active my arms, trying to reach towards the ground and pulling myself across to get to the other side with a side kick through. It's going to take a little bit more space, might not be on the mat at all really. But this is really important for the flow that we're about to do in a few moments. Great movement for the shoulders, great movement for the core as well. Get ready to take a breather. 3, 2, 1. Just take a quick breather. Relax those shoulders, we did a lot there. And then we're gonna go into our scorpion. Scorpion from crab position. In a few seconds, we'll go and set that crab, which will be hands on the ground, your hips facing towards the sky. Last little movement before we get into our flow. Good job so far. Okay, so this plank going into crab, hips towards the ground. Let that right leg go long, scorpion all the way to the ground. Left leg goes long, scorpion all the way to the ground. Don't rush it as well, making sure you really get that kick up high and across the back side of the body. That's how you're gonna engage those glutes, and you just follow it all the way to the ground. So notice here how when you kick that leg underneath, the bottom leg goes straight. Very important there, because you wanna make sure you're pulling that straight leg all the way underneath the body every time. Okay, I'm gonna show you the flow we're gonna do. Be right over here, go side kick through with the right leg, scorpion right leg, and reach through. To switch to the right side again, now go switch to the left. Scorpion, reach through to side kick through, on the same side, and then go across, okay? So let's go ahead and hit it together. Side kick through right leg, scorpion, go back to right leg, side kick through, and switch to the left. Left leg scorpion, left leg reach through, and switch to the right. So we've got a minute here. And taking your time, making sure everything is nice and fluid, okay? We don't want to rush it, because we want to make sure we're maximizing each and every one of these movements. We're already halfway through. I know you did a lot of shoulders, but you're almost there, y'all. Good job. Stay with me. 20 seconds left. Okay, last few. 10 seconds, then you're done. 3, 2, 1, and done. Alright, y'all, good job today. Sending you a big old peace sign and lots of love. I appreciate you. Hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Thank you. Peace.